Welcome to the Joseph F. Mirabella first annual trial advocacy program. Excuse me. I want to thank the committee, Henry Cass, for allowing me to participate today. Usually awards like these are presented posthumously. This award is very important to me because of the popularity of the law committee, the family law committee, and my early attachment to it. About 5 decades ago, I weaseled my way onto the Family Law Council of the Illinois State Bar Association. At that time, lawyers out here were not participating much in divorce law. They called it divorce law in those days rather than family law. Lawyers at that time that did divorce work were considered on the low rung of attorneys practicing. Everybody wanted to be trial lawyer, everybody wanted to do civil trial work and so forth. Anyway, as the county grew, and I grew with it, my divorce practice started to blossom. So I decided that I needed some help to develop the skills of being a divorce lawyer. I weaseled my way on the Illinois Family Council and was able to meet the best of the divorce lawyers in Cook County, from Joe Ducano, Don Schiller, people of that ilk. Ed Jensen, who was a wonderful trial judge when he went on the bench. Anyway, I decided that what we should do is start our own family law committee in DuPage County. So I went to the bar president, and I think that was Al Burek at the time, but I can't remember fully, and asked him if I could start a family law committee for our bar association. And I said what I would do is I'd put on a seminar, and we could invite people to attend the seminar and also give them a price where they would join the bar association and get the seminar free. So I did. We set up a committee with a couple people, and we started the first seminar. This seminar occurred at Northern Illinois University, which is the old Marion campus on Park and Roosevelt Road in Glen Ellen. We charged $15, and for that you got to join the DuPage County Bar Association and attend a seminar. We didn't have the expertise at the time in order to put it on, so I got a hold of my friends from the Family Law Council, including Joe Ducano and Donnie Schiller, Ed Jensen, and people like that. So they agreed to come out and speak. Ducano at that time was the foremost authority on tax law in the family law business. So we put on the first seminar. We sold 200 seats and got 200 new members to the Bar Association. Of course, the bar president was extremely happy that we increased the number of people in the bar. At that time, there was only a couple hundred people, or maybe 300 at that time. I don't remember exactly, but we were certainly not the size that we are today. Anyway, it was so successful, and we returned money to the Bar Association, who was trying to build up enough money in order to own its own property, start its own bar association instead of rent it from someplace else. So the bar president said to me, "Joe, can you put on another one in fall?" I said, "Sure." So we then put on the second seminar, and that too was a wild success. The third one was even better, but I can't do this now, but I'd like to, if you ever meet me, I want to tell you what happened at the third bar association. It was like a circus, bar seminar, I'm sorry, it was like a circus. So if you ever meet me in the hall, I'll tell you the story on that one. Anyway, I only have a few seconds, and right now, as you hear this, I'm in Florida, hope and basking under the 70-degree weather, and I know you guys are freezing. So I wanted to, as a point of personal preference, I'd like to convey two things that I think are most important in the practice of law. The first is be honest. Be honest to yourself, be honest to your client, be honest to the judges, and more importantly, be honest to your opponent. If you are honest, let me go back. If you are dishonest, our community of divorce lawyers or family lawyers is small. As soon as you tell your first lie, it's going to get around to the other lawyers, it's going to get around to the judges, and it's going to kill you in the practice of law. Now, the second thing I want you to think about is this. It's made me successful. I always gave my clients my home number, my cell number, and I know you're falling off the chair. A lot of lawyers do. But I always found it to be most successful just so that client knew that you were interested enough in him or her so that if he or she had a problem, they could contact you at any time. So I always gave my home number to the clients. I always listed my phone number in the phone books in those days. I don't know if they even have phone books anymore. But you'll find that to be a good way to garner a relationship with your client, a lasting relationship. The second thing that I find most difficult for lawyers is returning phone calls. My position always had been in the practice of law to make sure that every day before I left the office, I returned every phone call. Again, thank you so much for allowing me to do this. This is indeed an honor, and thank you for the Bar Association and all the opportunities it has given me over my period of years. Thank you.